Yes,
All
sir.
right,
Yes,
now, ladies and
sir.
Yes,
gentlemen,
sir. What's
What
poppin',
up?
yo?
Y'all
y'all
What
know
see
up?
it,
what it
man. We
What
got a
up,
is.
full
gang?
house, man. We got a full house today, man. We doing something different for the masses
Another
today,
one.
man.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? We rapping for the
Yeah, it is.
hometown. Shout out to
What's good?
Indiana all
We
the way
got
around.
Indiana in the house.
Already.
Three
For
T's
sure.
podcast.
574
Y'all know what it is. We want
representing.
to thank everybody for tuning in. First things first, we want y'all to go down there, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all follow. You know what I'm saying? We got special guests in the house. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, King James the Pharaoh. I'm with my man, Cap the Great. As always, we like to introduce y'all to our special guest, the one, the only, the best, we say, Visual Giants. Hey, in the building, we got Delano Hubbard, we got my man Bryant Smith, aka B-Man, and we got D-Lo Flex up top. Y'all know,
Already.
welcome.
What I let?
Welcome
You
to the
already
show,
know.
gentlemen. You know, this is
Pleasure
the
and an
first
honor,
time
brother.
we ever did something like this. Visual Giant Studios is matter of fact, Lane. Can you explain to us what exactly is Visual Giant Studio?
Visual Giant Studios is a film company um, created by artists, music artists. So we primarily film, um, and that's what we coming in as right now. We coming in as a film company, and hey, man, trying to blaze our
Okay.
own
Solid
path.
films.
Solid film.
Okay, so when you say film company, that's a beautiful thing. Obviously you're black, right? So this would be a black-owned film company. You're working with any studios? Like when you say film company, do you write these films? Matter of fact, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Lane? Who are you?
Well, actually, man, with these films that Visual Giant Studios is working on, this is all freestyle.
Okay.
We do have scripts that are written, but unfortunately, the area that we reside in, it doesn't have that market for acting and casting and things of that nature. So to be able to catch up and be able to compete for this year, once I realized that film was music to me, then it allowed me to be able to freestyle film like I came in freestyling music. So I freestyle all of these films, and then I just go get with my partners in them, and they those that never act before, then we just do it on the spot, and from there it's their
Hey, tell
magic. Hey,
tell them the
huh?
truth, Leno.
What?
This man lays out so much direction. You don't need lines. You just need
Okay.
talent. You know,
Want to
and
do
and that's what
something?
he does. He gives everybody so much love, man. You know, we got I've known Lane now for probably about,
Somebody got
I'd say
feedback.
about 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And every time I've ever seen him, he was always doing something productive. And he always told me, he's like, Lo, I got you. The only problem was people neglected to get back to him. You know, he's actually putting cats on. He's showing them
Okay.
another level of consciousness that you can be. And now, me
I need
personally, I've been an MC all my life.
hold up, D-Lo. Hold up, D-Lo. I need one of y'all, Lane or Brian, to turn your phone down just a little bit. We're getting a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, whoever got the
Or
iPhone,
you could
turn that
just
shit
mute.
down.
I don't think it's mine.
That's me.
Yeah, some feedback somewhere.
It ain't me. I'm sitting still, Gucci.
Hey, it ain't me. I got Android.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
We
Yeah.
got you.
Okay.
Yo,
All right. So my my stint in the game of entertainment is that I always been an artist. I started off as an artist, and from there it grew into I remained indie the whole time.
So when you say
Also by
artist,
being a
when you say
huh?
artist, can you explain to our audience who don't know what you mean when you say artist?
What got into the music game. So as a
Okay.
music artist, running around, being able to write and spit a few rhymes here and there. Um, it the love of it just developed more, and then it went into as me being an indie artist that wanted to see everything about an indie artist be able to be suffice and sufficient, and get what's justfully due. But I started doing my own shows, uh, bringing artists into our city and paying them. Uh, I was the first to put merch, trying to show my partners and stuff and people out of town how to be more efficient with their artistry. I also was the first artist that I had knew of that was doing music, and I didn't promote my music. I promoted other people. Then the love of film just took over after I started watching so much conflict between all the artists around home. It was amazing to me how they had put up a fight for major artists like Jay-Z or 50, and not to take nothing from these great artists, but at the same time, it's like I'm around a whole bunch of talent at home. And once it became to where it was just so much conflict that this person can't put out something without this person having something to say about them or not trying to help support each other, I just went into film, man. And surprisingly, at home, it was the way that I was doing it, it wasn't being emphasized on. So and I brought it back from Georgia. So I would have to give credit out to Atlanta. Atlanta helped me get my mind right.
What is your education on film? Do you have any education on film? Are you self-taught?
Well, I went to the I did entertainment business at Full University.
Okay.
And then I did business at Indiana Wesleyan University for grad school.
Okay. So you know what you're doing.
Kinda.
Man, don't let him fool you, man. This dude,
kinda, man.
this guy's the RZA of South Bend, Indiana. Period.
Man, I say that, man, because until Visual Giant Studios is a name that's as big as Marvel, then man, I'm just the same as everybody else, man. I'm just a cat with a dream. And
what inspired that dream?
What up?
What inspired that dream? Who or what inspired that dream?
For filming?
Yeah.
More, man, I got inspired with film through Atlanta. I went down to Atlanta and I was down there off and on for over a period of time, over 2 years. And then to being able to see how things really were, like to go to find out the whole time back where at home, it was all a damn smoke screen. It was kind of like finding out the Wizard of Oz when everybody was worried about the who the wizard was telling people they can't do this and can't do that and shit. So once it was unveiled that back home we actually been doing the entertainment business, we just didn't know the terms of it and shit. Like, like calling yourself an independent artist, which is you're an indie artist. You're not independent. INDEP is not the same as INDIE.
Exactly.
Facts.
You feel me? So with that, it was like, well, I'm gonna work with this and see what God say do. And eventually it kind of worked around the board to where I was able to cover the music business side of things, and then also the film business side of things. So it worked out for me because I was able to come home, and if it's any artist that's around home, it's I can tell them and show them better things now to help with our music. But it's just like the love of what made it strong deep from me came from Atlanta, but then it was the love for home. You know what I mean? That kind of was like the push for it.
Not to cut you off, but I do know Atlanta got a lot of independent film, industry, and it's like an epic. It's almost like an epic center for film directors like that. You know what I'm saying? That's learning and want to jump in the game, and if you got some smarts with it, that's a good place to go. So you definitely was in the right spot.
Appreciate
So
it, man.
when you say back home, I know you're talking about South Bend, Indiana. And I got to get into who you got here with you, our other guests that we got here. D-Lo, Bryant, B-Man. Let's start with you, Brian. B-Man, where you from? What's you got going on with this company? What's your role? What's your title? What's your position? Give us a little bit about you, man.
Well, if you from my hometown, you gonna know me as B-Man. In the film, I'm known as the guy that nobody knows his name. And I'll be damned if I give a roach my name.
Right.
But yeah, man. I came up in the music on the music scene, of course, with most of these guys that's on this platform right now. With In the
True
Dark,
that.
came up with In the Dark, doing my own thing, solo joint.
OG in the building.
Yeah.
Yes,
Me
sir.
and Lane linked up as youngsters, man, dealing with the doing
Appreciate
the
it.
music thing, And like he was saying, we don't have a real major platform out here when it comes to the entertainment. I'm getting some feedback now. I don't know what this is, but
if you got something else open on your phone that got a microphone or something, then that might be an issue too.
Take it off speaker, eh?
Or if you got some headphones, you can talk through some headphones too.
Look at the Chicano. The Chicano came prepared.
Right.
Hey, D-Lo, man, we always know you ready to work, man. We always know you.
I want to say too.
Anyways, man, me and Lane came up as youngsters, man. We met when we were teenagers, doing the same thing, working with music, putting out projects, on doing independent work. You know what I mean? He worked independently, I work independently. We always been the same, man. He got into the film, he cut out for a little while. He told me, he's like, bro, he said, I'm finna cut out, man. When I come back, I got something for you. I'm finna go get educated.
If that ain't the truth,
me that, man. Years ago, he said, man, I'm finna get in these books. I'm finna get educated. When I come back, be ready. And I'm gonna keep it 100, which is like, everybody I know, this dude right here, Lane, when he say he gonna do something, he always gonna do it. He always gonna do it. No matter how much time it takes, he gonna do it.
Big up.
Real talk.
Some years went by. This man came back, man, and he had that. He had that, man.
Piece of pie. A piece of the pie.
I told my man, I said, look, I've been writing some film things, man. I got some things I want to do with the film. He's like, man, I'm on it. I'm like, what you mean you on it, man? I'm finna go to full scale. He's like, man, don't go to full scale, man. I got you, B.
Oh, for real?
I said, what you mean I don't need
That ain't no lie.
He said, you don't need full scale.
I got you.
And here we is, right here today. And we work.
Work.
That's all I want to do is work. That's all we want to do is work, man. Let's work.
Shit, man.
Amen.
Shit, man. Like
D-Lo, man. The same.
What's up, my brother?
Man, and from
Hey, man. My name is D-Lo Flex, formerly known D-Lo Flexican. I've been in South Bend all my life, and I think of myself as another writer to Visual Giants, another addition. I think of myself as the wild card. Anytime that camera goes on, so do I. And having history with these guys, like real talk, like I came up as a youngster under these guys and watched them like starting to mold hip hop in South Bend. And as being a Latino, back then you really had to show out. because there was still like I don't know how to say it without sounding like a jackass, but you had to prove yourself if you was an African American back in those days. You really had to prove yourself. If you wanted to do music, is what I'm saying.
You had to stand up.
Yeah, you had to do something. And I'm like I said, I'm you know, I'm a little dude. You know what I'm saying? But I get active, and I'm highly animated.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And hooking up with Lane and doing this, and all of us is like a consortium. It's a win. This guy truly is like the RZA South Bend. He always had a plan. You know, I get those calls. It could be miscellaneous times. It could be like, it could be midnight. It could be 3 a.m. It could be 6 a.m. But it'd be a plan. Hey, Lo, I got something I need to holler at you about. When you wake your lazy ass up, you know what I'm saying? Call me. He just hit me with the, hey, D-Lo, this is what I want you to do. Hey, man, this is the direction I want you to go in. And especially if I love what we're about to put out, oh, it's go time. You know what I mean? Improv ain't nothing to me. Comedy ain't nothing to me. That's a natural ability. You know, and with this man's direction, crazy.
Lane, mute yours for a minute. Mute yours for a minute.
Yeah, we bigging you up. You don't need the cosign. I know you can hear me there.
That's the thing right there. Yeah,
man. And
you got the feedback.
And the immensely cool thing about it is, you're on the way. And like working with these guys now, like it's like a personal blessing for me, like because these guys wouldn't fuck with me back in the day because they was way up there. You know what I'm saying? They was D-Lo, man.
So D-Lo and B-Man, right? D-Lo and B-Man. So y'all give me an example, right? What's a day on set? Right? How it go?
Right.
Y'all get the phone call, meet me here, boom, y'all there, right? So look, our audience know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if y'all know. I do a little acting, I do a little modeling, right? So
okay.
Mine's a little more structured though. You know what I mean? Like mine's auditioning and all this other shit, right? But I'm curious, and I know our fans want to know. Everybody want to know. Give us a day on set with Lane. Like, how does that go? You get a phone call. He tell you come in, like, how it go?
Huh?
Like 5 or 10 minutes before he wants to shoot, he'll call us. And you know what I'm saying? No, I'll just play it up. You know, I get a text. I get a text, but I know his voice, I know his lingo, I know his style of speech, so I know it every time. Yo, Lo.
Yo.
Shooting tomorrow. What you got going on, yo? You know, I'll be like, shit, I'm shooting with y'all. He's like, bet, I'll call you. I was like, bet. He just show up. I walk out of my door to like wait for him. He's already there. Yo, I've been here for like 2 hours waiting for you. No, but he's cool though, man. He's not, you know, I never really worked with another director except for just a few. And Lane's cool, man. You know, he lets us be us. And we smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Smoke a lot of weed.
And that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We smoke a lot.
That's first or second.
Well,
that's first.
I'm glad y'all mentioned that on this podcast because at this point in time, this is when we take a break for all those that like to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Hey, man.
Hey,
smoke break.
My shit's portable, dog. I take this shit between takes.
I see you with the dome up there, Lane. We see you up there, big dog.
Yeah,
that's that pineapple juice, man.
That's that director drink.
Pineapple juice, man.
That shit give me heartburn.
Trying to replace all of that pops and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that, like, man, I'm naturally wired, so I be trying to drink something that's gonna slow my ass down. Straight up, man. My thought process, man. But you know what make it feel good? It's like when you get the knowledge of something and then you eager to share it with people, like coming home and I see somebody who trying to do music, right? Or they into their thing. And then I could just come up to them and say, hey, so check this out. So who is your performance rights organization? Well, what's that? ASCAP, BMI, CSAC. Okay, well, why would I need them? You know, when you write that song title up on the top of your lyrics, right? You need to write that same song title inside of your performance rights organization so you can be registering your music properly. Then
He's
this is your
good.
catalog. You see what I'm saying? So I could tell them like, this is your catalog. This is where that's inside of there, not the songs that's on your computer or the songs that's on your USB drive. It's the songs that you've registered with your performance rights organization. So just even being able to start right there with the artist and something at home. Like I done been all over a lot of places in the United States. And the thing is that a lot of the places that are on, they're music cities. If you want to know if they're a music city, go look up where BMI is, and you're going to see it's in Atlanta, it's in Los Angeles, it's in New York, it's in London.
Yeah.
So in Nashville. So when you know where in Austin. So when these are your music capitals, so when people releasing music around there or whatnot, it's tracked higher. You know what I'm saying? So for us out this way, we don't. It's just got to the point where we just need to rely on each other. And I realized that by being
Real
somewhere else, I know what it's like to be in Dallas because I lived in Dallas. I know what it's like to be in Atlanta because I worked in Atlanta. I know what it's like to go out to the West, and it's the same thing. But here is the only place that we always win with the basics. It's like playing basketball.
So Lane, I need you to Coach K, Kevin Lee of South Bend. I'm gonna need you to
for real
relax
talk.
for a minute,
He's
dog.
giving y'all gems right now.
I'm gonna need
He's
you to
dropping
relax
straight
for a minute,
gems
man.
right now.
Yeah,
You
man,
putting too
you
much
lighting it
out
up
there.
right now. Hey,
You put
I
too much
just
out there,
took a
Coach
few
K.
of them. Hey, I
Real
just
talk.
took a
If
few
some of
them,
y'all
though.
don't have a
I
pad and a
love numbers.
pen,
Hey, look, I love
take notes.
I'm gonna need you to save that for another pod. You know what I'm saying?
See,
You
I was gonna cut him off
deep.
too. I'd be like, dog, you giving up too much stuff on me.
Hey, you see, I called him Coach K. He the Coach
I was just
K.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I was saying that in regards to let them know just being able to bring back what I set out to go get. I brought it back. And I don't know how to share it with nobody but the people at home because it's so much animosity and separatism that Visual Giants came in to where there's no animosity with nobody that's at the home front. I have nothing bad to say about nobody at the home front. I just know that in order for us to make a move, we got to support each other and rock with each other. So that's why, because I thought that was the G code.
Man,
so
can't have said better.
You know what I mean?
So
I bring it.
We gotta know, Lane. We gotta know. I gotta know because I've checked out some of them. I watched all of them. I'm gonna tell the truth. You know, I had to do my research. Explain to us how you come up with these ideas, right? And your scripts that you like. Where does these come from?
Hey, and before he even dig deep into it, RIP to the big homie, Big Bomb, for real.
Salute.
Hey, I watched that whole series, right? Hey, when I watched I'm watching the series, right? And as the series going on, you know, I'm looking, I'm like, all right, I see everybody up in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at everybody. Then I see Bro Son walk up on the screen. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, now then look, then Big Bob get up, do it on the couch. I'm like, get on. Hey, I was over here going crazy. It was like I done seen the new cartoon or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, so let me fill in our audience. Let me fill in our audience, ladies and gentlemen. For those that don't know, y'all know me and Cap, we all from the same city. So everyone that you see on here, as we've been interviewing, we are all from the same city. We all hung out, we all came up together. A couple of them we would consider, you know what I'm saying, close friends, OGs that are all in the films that have been on there. And we just recently lost a good buddy of ours that's y'all can see in the films. When you go check out any one of them.
Yeah,
Dad's crib.
Dad's crib.
There it is.
Yep.
Dad's crib. So go check it out. Rest in peace to the homie. If y'all don't mind, give a moment of silence.
So
Man.
So, big respect to the family and all those.
family.
You know. But like we all from the same hood. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what we were talking about. But yeah, how do you come up with these ideas and how the scripts are supposed to go when you do that?
Wow, that's a good one. I don't know how to say it, man.
If he would have asked me that question.
I think, man, just like y'all that's got y'all the talents that we all got. Hey man, all I can say is when you come off God's assembly line the way that he brought you, just how it is, man. I'm a creator through and through. With the scripts, I actually learned how to write a script the right way when a person made it super simple for me when they told me what, where, when, why, and how. You satisfy those, that's your movie. Then when they say you got a video game, you need a script. You need a music video, need a script.
Yeah.
So I just sit there, man. I think of stuff when we was growing up as kids, like living with roaches. You know what I mean? We hated it growing up. You know what I mean? We hated it. You know what I mean? But it was fun too, though. When you go to your cousin's house, they got roaches and you don't. So yeah, I mean, and then Dad's crib was a thing where it was like one of those things where you see a black dad with his son, but if you watched it, you could see that the mom and the dad was trying to co-parent, but they did it like they supported each other. But it was a whole bunch of little messages that go out when you watch them.
It was like,
I mean,
it was like not even it wasn't subliminal, but it was like the cliche household you would normally see if you going.
There's so many hidden gems.
Yeah, I was catching them all. You know what I'm saying? Especially when she came through, and you know what I'm saying? She over there messing with him. She still acting like she could mess with him, like she used to. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, I was like, I said it'd be like that. I said that's exactly how it be.
And there was certain little things. Remember, he called his mom bro.
Right?
Yep. Remember, and then you remember he called his mom bro, and she jumped down him on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what's missing in the game, man. The level of the game that it achieved to right now with the youngsters where they at is awesome. Because if somebody actually know how to blend what everybody is trying to do, that's why it's screwed up, because everybody want to express themselves, but they want to do all of this type of expression against other people. I want to hurt this person, talk down on this person, sell sex to this person, but they do all of these different directions except work together. And that's all it is. Like, I want it to be known that not only just y'all, but it don't matter if I'm in Indy, it don't matter if I'm in Warsaw, Atlanta. If a person walk up to me and they say, hey, they want a shot, that's what it is. I'm trying to get my people a shot.
How does somebody get in touch with Visual Giant Studios if they say, look, I want to be on one of those, like I want to learn, I want to get in that, like Visual Giant Studios, that's something I want to be a part of? What do they do?
Like how do they sell the idea to you, pretty much?
I made it real simple.
How does one be an actor with you?
Right. I made it real simple. Show up. You say you do. You say you do what you do, and then just catch us on. Add us on Facebook, or you can contact Double O. You can contact Cody and them.
Facebook?
Contact. It's Camlens. Facebook Camlens. CAMLENS, like short for camera lens. If you want to catch me on YouTube, it's YouTube / Visual Giant Studios, and you can contact D-Lo or B man. But for us, man, it's just showing up, man. Because if you just show up and we filming, a lot of the times you might just show up only for 10 minutes, and then it's good promotion, it's good movement for you. So excuse me. But yeah, just show up.
There it
Cause all
is
that
right
talk,
there.
Go to page, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. If y'all don't
That's what we
realize
do.
it,
That's what we do.
Yeah.
So B man,
go give them
now
a
that you
follow,
back,
run it up.
you fix your audio, man. You back.
Yeah, you gotta turn your
Yeah.
mic back on, fool.
You there?
Turn your mic on, Holmes.
You muted.
It might be.
Yo,
Might
No,
be.
we can't hear you, big dog, but we can read
Yeah,
lips.
yeah, catch us
Yeah,
on.
start
catch us
Like, I
signing.
don't know. He said, I don't know
Start
what happened.
signing.
He said, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Let us know
No.
when you're back, big dog. I got some. I want to talk with you about a couple
Just
things.
try,
Let us know when you make
just
it
try
back.
to exit out and then come back.
Yeah. So
Turn the
D-Lo.
mic on and off.
So
Hey,
D-Lo,
So,
There you
for
go.
you, man.
Nope, you had
I
it.
got to know D-Lo, man. How do you
yeah,
feel?
man.
How do you feel? Because you said ask you the question, so I'm gonna ask you the question about how do you feel about coming up with those scripts and the ideas of what's going on and how you
Some
do
of them, dog, is like personal experiences. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And being from this small town, it can get really, really dangerous here. Extremely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
And the way that Lane had opened a gate with, some of these cats is still out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
They still active.
There we
He'll
go.
still put them
Welcome
on.
back, Bray.
But it's a lot of it has to do with personal experience, and if the direction's right, you already know it from the start of it. You know it's going to be a masterpiece.
Yeah. You can feel it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
definitely.
sometimes that's why I was asking, because sometimes I get a script, right? And of course I got an audition, but I can get the script and I can be like, that's just one I'm just not feeling, right? It's not a good script. It'll just be one I'm not feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then I get one and I'm like, oh, I'm into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can just jump right in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it make it easier, make it a lot easier to flow with in the when it's something that like you said, an experience.
You got to put your heart
right?
in it, man.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like I said, like when the camera goes on, so do I.
I
Completely.
like that. I like when you said that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna use that in some of my auditions, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, but I got a patent on that. It'll cost you $35. I'll leave my cash app.
Every time. Yeah,
I'll leave my cash app right here.
Yeah, send it to me off camera, man.
He said this that part is gonna get edited. I'm gonna start getting the mosaic all around here. The mosaic.
Yeah.
Hey, gang,
Just gonna turn into a clip.
Be man.
Can I give a couple shout outs, man?
For sure.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Before we forget, can I give a couple shout outs before? I like to give a shout out to DJ Sock, man, down in Atlanta, man.
Shout out to
give
DJ
a shout out
Sock.
to
Yeah.
all of the artists.
Salute.
All of the artists from the turf. Like all of them, man. Everybody that's on the turf right now, man. My hats off to everybody that's fighting and trying. Shout out to y'all, man, for reaching out on this podcast straight up. Like,
Man, straight up.
Whatever y'all need, y'all want somebody on something, man. I do that, man. Shout out to Air Jordan, man. Check out the scientist. Air Jordan is one of the deepest dudes on tracks, man. So he also got a radio station called iJam Power Radio, which we partner with. So check out iJam Power Radio. You can download the app out of the Google Play Store.
There it is.
Okay.
Shout out to all of the people in Chicago, man. That's throwing waves for us to be able to do something, man. Shout out to the whole state of Indiana.
Yeah. Shout out to
the whole state of Indiana, man. the whole state of Indiana, man, it's been our turn, man. It's
It's
overly
up.
due our turn.
It's up.
Yeah,
More than corn here. We more than corn.
It's up.
Overly due,
that's
man.
real.
Like, and the way
Way
that
more than
people
corn.
see, yeah, you know what I mean. The way that they
Popcorn.
see it is like we buy so much stuff, man, from other people, but we don't really roll and rock with each other, and it's just time, man.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
time. So just
So
to say, anybody out there that want to work, say you trying to go to, you don't have to do auditions with us. You don't cast with us.
Okay. You just show
Just
Show
up.
up.
you want to you want to
you
show up,
just
and then
show up.
you want to promote. Yeah, show up, and we go from there. So, but you will be in something, and you guaranteed to have speaking lines with us. You guaranteed to have fun because we're not trying to tie up a lot of your time. We just trying to make sure
Man,
that
don't
people get
downplay
seen.
the education. They guaranteed to learn. My man been dropping
That
jewels
too.
on y'all all
The
damn day,
whole
man.
time.
You know what I'm
Yeah, the
saying?
whole
Shout
time.
out, big shout out to Visual Giants for joining us today. Y'all know what it is. Throwing the Pound
Appreciate it.
Sports Podcast. Your boy King James the Pharaoh with my man Cap the Great. It is a
Yes, sir.
special edition. We am here with Visual Giants Studios. My man Lane, D-Lo Flex, Brian Smith, B-Man, all from South Bend, representing, holding it down, man. Visual Giants Studios. We want to ask that y'all go like, y'all go follow. Y'all can find them at Facebook. You can find them on YouTube. We
Hey, you
throwing
can
up
find me
there.
everywhere. You can find me everywhere. I'm on all platforms right now, and I just dropped a new video called "Hold Up." And, you know, that was shot by Vian Weber Productions. I've
Oh
just
yeah.
got the collab with Carolyn Rodriguez out of Houston. It's a song called Bonnie that's going to be dropping real soon. I just put out the about to put out the preview today. And
Yes,
big
sir.
shout out to my team at Dope Boy Records, John Dope,
Shout out.
Cindy G. You know what I mean? Big shout out to
Yes.
Britty Momo. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Striker on the beat. You know, and
Big
thank
up.
y'all for, you know, and thank y'all for everything, for listening and tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Because after all these years, we did something that most of the cats did that already done. You know, they gave up. We didn't do it. We still go.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Straight up, we still going. And later on in the show, because I know we've been taking up a lot of time right now, you know, I gotta let my man B Man speak because he's gonna drop some gems on y'all. But
Oh yeah. I got
there's a
some
story
questions right
about there's a story about me and Cody. I'm gonna get to that way later.
now. And
Oh
look,
yeah, we
I'm
got
gonna
some
go
time.
ahead
We
and
coming
send.
back to that. We coming back to
But
that.
look,
We got time.
you just segued me right in. Then you just pulled
Oh
me right
yeah,
back
I
in
told you. I said, can I talk about the story? You said, yeah, man. You know
because I'm about to
that.
go in the line right now with these questions. So my
What
first question, right?
you got going on, King James?
My first question, and I'm gonna start all the way over here to B Man. You know, because just like James doesn't know D-Lo, I want to get to know B Man, you know, and what he do and
I
what
let
what
you
he
know.
got going on right now. So my question is, what's your experience level with the acting, and you know, how do you think of it and how it make you feel, and what do you currently do outside of that right now?
Okay. My experience level with the acting. This right here is my first role. Um, I had hollered at, I hollered, man, when we first started doing this, right? I hollered at Lane. I said, man, I never did this before. You know what he said to me? He said, yes, you have. He said, you do music, don't you? He said, you do music. He said, this is music.
Right.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about it, like, you know, hey, you're right, man. I guess I do this. So it was kind of natural, man. It was kind of a natural thing when he turned on the camera, man. It was on and popping. I felt like he turned on the mic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was jumping in the booth.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
know, I'm
I
really
know
feeling
that.
the acting thing, man. I'm getting the understanding that it's entertainment. Entertainment just like music, you know. So
Hell yeah.
with that being said, man, I'm feeling the experience, man. I want to get some more experiences. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it, man. We starting to get a pretty good response. People are
Yeah.
hitting us up. We're getting them views. You know, they commenting, they getting the likes up. So I'm feeling it, man. Y'all feeling it? I'm feeling it. Living with roaches, baby.
Hey, look.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
man, look. It's once again, I want to say to get up there and do something like that it's already a sacrifice in itself. You know, when you take the time out and you put the grind into something and you getting up there doing it for the first time, I know how that feels. So and that comes to me saying that with this podcast game, you know, like I just had a conversation with James yesterday about like I didn't even see myself being in this position. I couldn't tell you that I was gonna be doing this back when I was hanging out doing my thing, you know what I mean, spinning the city. And sitting down here, you know, being able to do this right here is, man, it feel like a home away from home because I love music just like everybody else. D-Lo can account to that. James can
Oh
account to
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? The history goes on. But that's tight, bro. What you got going on right now? You got any other like, you know, side businesses that you do or
Yeah,
something else?
man. I'm still doing my music thing, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all can check me out at Be Branded. That's
There it
B
is.
as in boy, B as in boy, Branded, BRANDENT
Hey, that's hard.
Productions, LLC. Looking for some talent, looking for some artists. You know, getting ready to drop a album. But first things first, I'm on this living with roaches thing. You know,
I can
want to
dig
make sure we get this
Yeah, and plus you got to give me
first. You feel
16
me?
bars.
Was that?
I need them 16 bars, fool. I ain't letting
Oh
that
man,
go.
16, that's all? That's all you need? Oh
Hey,
man, all
You
right,
hey,
we
or
been
Lane.
done.
holding up.
I
Been
do that
holding
shit
up
all
to
the
that,
time.
baby. You ain't going
No,
nowhere.
I
You
gotta
gonna
get
get your
I gotta get my redemption, man. These cats didn't fuck with me when we was back in the day. When they
it's
was
done,
way up
man.
there, they ain't fuck with me. There's like, oh, little essay doing his thing. Can I get collab?
Yeah,
Hey man, I'll get back to you. Last
yeah,
bullshit. I don't think I forgot.
But
yeah.
whenever
We
you're ready, man. Whenever you're ready,
yeah,
go ahead and connect with me too, man. Because I get on some production side with you, man. We can make something
Already,
together.
man. I'm all in.
we'll definitely link
I
up,
don't
man.
want no,
Get together.
I don't want nobody to get it twisted. Goddamn it, that I ain't vicious. Cause
No,
Oh, we
come
already know.
on, man.
Look,
You ain't even gotta say nothing. We already know what it is.
Already.
that's for like the world. That's out to the world. You know what I'm saying? They sleep
Right.
on us, man. And
Already.
they sleep on us, man, and all in the bed with Freddie. So
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. And
hey,
all right.
we
see
coming
how
with
it's
some
going. You got the Throw the Towel podcast. You got James got stupid seasoning for motherfuckers, man. Like
uh-huh.
promote y'all
Oh
brands,
yeah. I
man.
check you out.
Give yourself props, man. Pat yourself on the back, man. Like
Yeah, we
Right
gonna
where
on.
we
we
gonna
come
do that at
from, man.
the end. Today it's
You know what I
about
mean? We
y'all
earn
right
it.
now. Visual Giant
Okay.
Studios is in the building. You know what I'm
Visual
saying? We
job.
gonna take the flowers all times, but we gonna give y'all flowers today because this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
And
Hell yeah,
Appreciate
respect.
it.
outside of us already knowing it, you know what I'm saying, and
it.
knowing what we doing.
Hey,
Like
we
this
doing
what
it
it
for
is.
us.
I appreciate the shout out. I'm always
Yeah,
take the
most
plug,
definitely.
treehouseseasoning.com.
Come
Y'all go
on now.
check it out. We got a sale going on right now. All seasonings is $15 plus free shipping. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I
We
just
got it
nice.
got
going
mine.
holiday. We feeling thankful. It's the holiday season. Treehouseseasonings.com. Y'all know what it is
Hell
because I'm
yeah.
gonna always take the free
That's
plug.
what's up.
But hey, we appreciate the love. But like we say, we
Most
here for
definitely.
y'all. We want y'all to check out Visual Giants. We want y'all to go check out D-Lo. We want y'all to go check out Be Branded. We want y'all to go check out all of this. This is the
That's B
talent that
man.
Lane was
B man.
talking about.
That's me.
You know what I'm saying? We was talking
All
about
right,
the
so
talent
D-Lo.
that we have. We definitely have the talent in the city, in the state. The talent is here. You know what I'm saying? The support, the loyalty. We've been around for a while. You know what I mean? I can't lie to y'all. You know, I mean, there's some things as I'm sitting here, and regardless on how you feel about it, I'm looking at legends, right? This is
Respect.
legends
Thank
on
you.
my podcast that I
Appreciate it.
have right here. You know what I
Likewise.
mean? When you talking about what we have on this podcast, and you said those that didn't quit, we still here. You know what I mean? So you looking
Yeah.
at living legends in my city. When you get to talk about
Yeah.
where I'm from, and we talk all that shit on this podcast all the time, our followers know I ain't never holding my tongue. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all can censor us. We'll move to a
Already.
different platform. you know. But real shit is real shit. And I'm sitting here with three legends of my city. D-Lo, we never met personally, but I know who D-Lo Flex is. Come on, man, stop
Man,
playing with me. I mean, when it comes to the city, you are the first Hispanic. You are the first Hispanic
your
rapper
whole family.
with bars.
Well,
Like
here,
bars.
you know,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
here in South Bend, yeah. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if there's ever been a
In,
ledger for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
in
never
my
got went
city,
around spitting the title for that, but you know, I
look,
think it's
man,
the truth.
It's
You
in
know what
true.
I
my
mean?
city,
You don't have to.
the first Hispanic rapper that I knew that had some bars that was on wax that you know what I'm saying I
I
could go to
promise
a
you.
show and I know this man gonna be spitting is D-Lo Flex. I tell you that.
No, I'm
It was
still
Flex
going,
Kent at
baby.
that time.
I'm
And
still
with that,
going.
being said, King James, like going to my man D-Lo Flex, you know, where he can be able to share this story on how he know me not as the greatest, not as you know what I mean, Captain Great. He know me as Quavo Joe, and it's an ironic story. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm grown
Oh,
now,
that's
so
what we here for.
y'all.
Oh, that's what the
I'm
pod
grown
is
now,
for.
so y'all I can't get in trouble nowhere. So they can't lock me up for him telling the story about where I was at.
All
You
right.
know what I'm
Right.
Well,
saying? Because it
I'd
happened.
like to start off the story
Statute of
though.
limitations. Statute of limitations.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna like
part.
to start off the story letting everybody know that I did not encourage underage drinking.
Fuck out of here.
I
Hey
love
man,
the way
look,
the
give me a
story
second.
starts
I'm out
off.
of here.
So when the music scene in South Bend, it was really popping, and we had a spot in
Yeah.
South Bend called the P&A. All right, and it just became like that spot, but it hung in there for a couple years. When it was at its very most peak, we had a lot of local artists that would come there and perform. That was, Mr. Big Swole. He ran Big Swole Promotions, and he was the one that basically put all the music into
Shout out to Curtis.
all the P&A. So, Mr. the Greatest, my brother Cuervo Joe, my brother Cody, he was a young buck. He was in a label. It was more like a group, you know what I'm saying. And they were awesome. You know what I'm saying, and they still awesome to this day. That was First Fam, you know, and they came in. We did a show together because I was with a label called Mo Shine at the time, and we were always there. And we were like the house band in there. You know what I'm saying. And
Yeah, it
we
was like
performed one night, and I'm at the bar, and the way that the promoter had it set up is I could drink for free in there. And well, Cody decided that, hey man, hey, I see you be drinking that tequila, man. Shit, I get with you. And I was like, oh really? So like a whole fifth of tequila later in shots, this 17-year-old kid who was singing oldie songs with me on the bar drinking shots. Before he left, and these are raw facts, man. Before he left, I told him, "You might love me now, but you gonna hate me in the morning, bro." He's like, "Nah, I can never hate you, man. We did all this shit together. We go places, baby. Come here, man. Give me a hug, man. Just come here, man." Hey, I was like, "Hey, man, your name is Cuervo Joe. For the rest, Cuervo Joe." He's and then, but not the fact that I said his name was Cuervo Joe. Is he took that name in and projected it to the whole entire bar. Motherfucker, you see this shit right here? This is Cuervo Joe. You see this right here? This is D-Lo. He done fed me 1,000,000 shots. So after all that, because there's a whole bunch of other shit that went on, but it was a blur for me too because I drank a fucking fifth with him, you know,
Man,
in shots at the bar. Not at,
hey,
you know what I'm saying,
it's
not
crazy.
chilling, watching TV. No, we at the bar where everything is popping. Club closes. He's walking out. All his homeboys that he came with, they were carrying him out. Like you
Literally.
never seen somebody like put up and they're dragging him and they're picking him up and they're dragging his feet. That's how they was. And he turned and looked at me and said, I love you, D-Lo. I got an email 2 days later. It said, fuck you, D-Lo. I will never. Oh,
I've been tied in with this man literally, y'all, ever since then, man. I can't tell you that night it turned into something for real, knowing
oh
that he was
yeah.
already close friend. He was close friends with my big cousin at the time, my big cousin, and then ran the spot. Boom. You know what I mean? They pull us in. We get in there, and then we on the car with some legends in the city, right? We know who they is already, So we like, oh shit, we in here with D-Lo right now. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go crazy, man. We went crazy, right? After the show, good thing
And
I
he got
performed.
wasted.
Good thing I performed before I got wasted. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what led to it. Because I'm looking at everybody and shit, just admiring the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, like you said, a lot of hot motherfuckers was coming out. My brother James, he was he part of the actually. They wanted to, he one of the 4 founders. Because
That's what's
I
up.
came
Hell yeah.
in at that time, bro. What you don't know, D-Lo, the backstory of that. You know what I'm saying? I can get a little bit of light on it today. That you didn't know. I just got like deemed to be with the first fam, right? Because I already was cool with him. Like it looked good like that because we was already locked in. They just never was like, oh, this nigga gonna be first fam when we first. No, it's like I down there had to go to a damn boot camp or
Oh, so
something.
it was your train. It was your training day. You graduated that day.
I'm already. What's funny is I'm
He
already
celebrated. He
graduated.
said he went all the way out.
And what Kanye say? I already graduated.
Man, because
You know
no shit. Like in that bar, we really had a great time. I mean, of course, motherfuckers got beat up. Sometimes some motherfuckers got shot. Sometimes some motherfuckers got poked. But guess what, man? This is where you're from. You see this on a regular fucking basis, you know. But that was one of the only places that we could fucking go and have a good time at. And man, we had a great time.
Shout out to the P&A, man.
P&A. Oh yeah, I have some.
Oh, it's tore down now. They tore that down.
Yeah, them memories is gone.
Yeah, I remember the P&A boy.
Woo.
Yeah, P&A was.
And you know what? From remembering the P&A, I got to give the biggest shout out to rest in peace to Big George.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? The Big Uso, man.
Yeah,
straight up.
He was the greatest security ever, and I got some stories about him, but I will never speak on him unless I have permission from his family. You know what I'm saying?
But to me is the code of securities known to man. Like
right, real talk.
Yeah. Top-notch security people.
Yeah, he was
good people. Like period, good people. His family is great people.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Jump in there, B-man.
Yo. I hate to cut this short, man, but y'all got an hour out of me, man. I got to move around.
That's exactly the cutoff, man. That's exactly the cutoff. We do an hour for the show, man. So if you got to get up out of here, man, all you got to do is, you know what I'm saying.
Hey man, you got 7 minutes, fucker.
Yeah, man, I ain't got 7 minutes right now. I gotta go.
It's always,
hey, man,
it's always a joy when pimping come together, man. And if you got to go, salute to you, B-man.
I got other appointments, y'all, man. I appreciate the opportunity to be on this podcast, man.
Give us your handle and give us your handle. Give us your Facebook, your website. Give us everything before you run up out of here.
All right. Y'all can find your boy B-Man, right? At BBranded. BBranded.com. That's BBRANDENT. Productions. I forgot to put the productions on that. Productions.com. Catch me there. Catch me at Visual Giant Studio, of course, with my boy Lang. Of course. You can pull me up at Bryant Smith. Look me up at Bryant Smith at B Branded Productions. bryantmith.com.
Okay.
Put me up on Facebook, Bryant Smith, of course. Shoot, man. Y'all see me in the hood near you, man. I'm always moving around. I'm everywhere, man. You feel me?
I can dig it.
You know,
Yeah.
I ain't timid, man. Holla at your boy, man. Y'all see me run up on me, holla at me, man. Don't run too quick now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
There you go. Don't move too
I'm
quick.
gonna
Don't
yell
make
from
no quick
afar.
movement.
Hey,
Don't
B-Man,
move
that's
too
you.
quick, man.
Hey, look. Hey, B-Man, that's you.
That's why I text. I'll have to text him before I knock on the door.
Hey, man, love y'all, man.
Already
Salute, brother.
King.
Love, peace, and happiness.
All right, love, brother.
Yeah, that was all right there. Y'all heard him.
Man,
Y'all
ladies
check
and
that man
gentlemen,
out.
Bryant.
Y'all know where to find him. You know, we was wrapping it up. We actually got 5 left. You know, like I say, it's always great to have others on promoting their stuff. We want to support. We want to make this platform a place where you can go. You can find out about other locals. You can go be a part of other things going on in your local. Independent artists, independent films. Make sure y'all go check this stuff out, man. We ain't bringing these people on for y'all just to be enjoying our conversation, even though we would like for y'all to enjoy our conversation too. But really go check
Shit,
out.
I enjoyed it. Shit. You can
You know what I'm
blindfold
saying?
me with speaker wires right now, man. Shit, I done went through this whole gram.
We definitely gonna have D-Lo back on, man. That is a must.
Oh, yeah.
That is definitely
For
a
real.
must.
Like I said, man, they've been sleeping on us for years. Years they've been sleeping on us. Why?
Lane.
I don't know. Maybe it was God's plan. Maybe it's because of the universe, bro. But definitely, I'll always consider myself the wild card. So right when that wild card is put down and that camera goes on, it doesn't matter if I'm in the booth or behind that camera or in front of it. The camera turned on, so do I. Small city, big dreams, champagne taste, poor man's pocket. That's our whole fucking lives.
Like that.
Real talk.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate y'all. Man, this is like,
getting a
you know what I'm
blessing
saying?
today, man.
Man,
It's just love, man. It's love all around, bro.
it look like we just brung in a whole bunch of game for real. Hey, look, we just
Hey, man, it's just
Lane,
the way we do things is the way we always done it.
Before we get up out of here, man. We want to
Real
hear
talk.
from you before we get up out of here, Lane.
Good. Can you hear me?
There
Yeah,
you
we hear
go.
you.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
So you know, give us a wrap up, man. Take us out of here, man. Let us know where we going, where you going with this Visual Giant Studios. Once again, how people can get with you. You know what I'm saying? Where's the end goal? You know, and how you feeling, man? I really want to know how you feeling. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to know how you feeling right now, Coach K over there, man. You know,
Man,
It's the RZA South Bend.
Right now, man, I feel good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, when you can run at a decent ass pace, bro, it don't feel like running at all. Like, so shit. If you want to catch up with me, you can drop an email at visualgiantstudios@gmail.com. You can find me at YouTube / Visual Giant Studios. And then on Facebook, that's Camlens. Facebook, Camlens. CAMLENS. What's next after this? Hopefully, I look to get into. I got a horror that's coming up next.
you just touching it off. That's what it is.
I like it.
That, and then I also have another movie called Pepper that I need to cast people for, and that's like my own kind of like Marvel.
Throw the towel, sports cast.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
You ever do some sports stuff? Let us know.
Oh, on the sports, yeah, we got something for that.
Let us know.
Yeah, for definite. But as far as for myself, it's just keep working, man. Working to get monetized, man. It's a lot of people that I see monetized online doing their thing, and I feel like that once Visual Giant Studios is monetized, then we'll just be just that much more efficient with people and being able to help out more. Right now, the grind is the grind. You know what I mean? I'm taking it how it comes because as long as I'm in between heaven and earth, I never touch dirt. So,
Facts.
Bar.
There we go.
Well, that's it. You know what I mean? I looked at the young cats that's out here moving around doing your thing. If you in entertainment, I rock with them. Care what nobody doing, man. All I know is that we need it, man. It's time to bring it home.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and
Visual
gentlemen.
Giant Studios is right there, my main lane. He told you right there. If you're interested, if you want to get into it, you know where to find him. All you got to do is show up, motherfucker. Just straight up.
Already. Show up.
D-Lo, man, give us your handles before we ride out of here, and then we're going to go ahead and end it out with our handles as well.
Hey, man. D-Lo Flex. You can catch me on all platforms for music. You can on Visual Giants now. I'm actually still waiting for my other movie I starred in, and that was Concrete Rose, and that's from Villanueva Films.
I'm tuned in to that.
Yeah, we're really starting to go, man, and you know, viva this consortium, man. You know, when you can only be you can only go as far as you let yourself.
Indeed.
But hey, come and holler at me at all things. You can catch me on Facebook, YouTube. I'm everywhere, man. You see this face, you won't forget this face.
Hey, Cap.
Yes, sir.
It's always a joy when Pippin come together, man.
Hey, indeed. Throw the damn towel. Throw the damn towel. Throw the towel.
Throw the damn towel.
Hey, man, y'all see it, man. Catch my bro, man. Hey, y'all had at his handles at JVM on Facebook, Treehouse Seasonings as well. Y'all can catch me at Real External Vision if y'all want some graphics, promotion, editing, anything. Come holler at me, man. I do it all, man, for real. And I ain't just saying that. I really do that, man. If you know me, you know me. Good synergy platform, man. Throw the Towel Sports Podcast. Love y'all, brothers. I appreciate y'all coming here, sharing the game.
Love, bro.
You know what I mean? Flowers is indeed coming your way at all times until we see
we can only be hopeful.
Yes, sir.
You always say, protect yourself at all times. And don't let us have to throw the towel in on your ass.
Throw that towel.
Throw that towel.